Hi everyone, how's it going? Leon here. Hope you guys having a wonderful weekend. It's Saturday, August 20th here in San Antonio, Texas, and I just wanted to make a quick video. The reason why I'm not doing a video that captures footage and stuff about Last of Us Part 1, which is the remake of the original Last of Us, is because of it's come to my attention that Naughty Dog is doing a lot of copyright strikes to basically stop people from speaking the truth about their product, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm going to be making a video like this. As you guys know, I already made a video about the PS5, how to get one, how I got my PS5, and how you can get one yourself without having to pay double the price, or I don't know, $200-300 more than what it's worth. And I will put a link for it down below. Today's video is about Last of Us Part 1. I actually had Last of Us Part 1 on pre-order at GameStop. I canceled my pre-order last weekend, and I was really busy and exhausted, so I just didn't have the energy to make a video last weekend, and that's why I'm making the video this weekend instead. I should mention that Last of Us Part 1 being released on September 2nd is the reason why I even bothered getting a PS5, because there was no PS5 exclusive that I wanted to play so badly that I needed a PS5. I was very happy with my PS4, and the only PS4 exclusive that was coming out this year at least is God of War Ragnarok, and that's why I mean you can play God of War Ragnarok on your PS4. You need a PS5. But when Last of Us Part 1 was announced, I got so excited. I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get the PS5 so I can play it. But then the more I researched it and the more content became available on it, the more Naughty Dog revealed about the product and how they were gonna make it, the more disappointed I got, to be honest with you. And I decided it's not worth the $70. I'm not gonna waste my money on it. And I put the amount of money that put down for Last of Us Part 1 towards God of War Ragnarok, the PS5 version, obviously. And that's the introduction to this video, just so you know what it's all about. Now I'm going to talk about exactly why I canceled and why I was disappointed, and why I think Naughty Dog is maybe it's not Naughty Dog only, maybe it's Sony as well, or most likely it's also Sony. That these guys basically, with the problem that I have with these guys is that they're really trying to scam their fans. They're trying to it's a cash grab at the end of the day, in my opinion. It's an absolute cash grab, and I'll tell you why. Basically, what do you get? The question becomes, what do you get for a remake, or of quote unquote remake? Not even, in my opinion, it's not even a remake. It's a fancy remaster. What do you get for this fancy remaster of Last of Us Part 1? Last of Us, which is called Last of Us Part 1. Well, what you get is the exact same environmental geometry, the exact same story, the exact same lines for the most part. If they have some other lines saved up that they're going to use here, we don't really know, but it's the exact same cutscenes, it's the exact same everything, with re-rendered models, character models, re-rendered environments, seamless transition from gameplay to cutscenes, and vice versa, coming back from the cutscene to the actual gameplay, and enhanced AI, and also some eye candy like the model viewer and stuff like that, and of course some accessibility options. I personally think the most ethical thing Naughty Dog has done with this game is the accessibility options. The accessibility options, I think it's one of the most humane things Naughty Dog can do, or any game developer can do, because in my opinion, I'm a healthy guy. I can play and enjoy any game I want. I can enjoy life any way I want. But some people might not be as fortunate as I am. They might not be as fortunate as you are. So they would probably, struggle to enjoy a game like Last of Us. So having the accessibility options allows everybody to enjoy the game to the best of their capabilities and possibilities that they have at hand, possibilities that they have available to them. And I think that's wonderful. So cheers to Naughty Dog for doing that. But The fact that these guys, all they're doing is taking old content, remastering it, re-rendering it, rebuilding it from the ground up, which is absolutely bogus in my opinion, because they're literally taking the exact same environment, exact same geometry, exact same everything, re-rendering that with PS5 graphics, PS5 lighting, PS5 ray tracing, whatever the case may be. They're using the haptics, the controller from of PS5 that has the haptics capabilities to add that to the game. But what they're not really changing the game fundamentally, basically, as far as what the game delivers, the message or the story that the game delivers, which in my opinion is the most important thing about Last of Us. They're not changing that. Maybe the gameplay gets improved a little bit. Yes, less bugs, less issues, faster load times. No problem, no argument there. But to charge $70 for that, for what they're releasing, is absolute chaos. It's ludicrous to me. It's insane. They shouldn't do that. This is not right. Even though it's legal, in my opinion, it's ethically and morally wrong. And that's why I canceled my pre-order GameStop, including pre-order bonus, which is absolutely useless. It's just an in-game unlock, 2 in-game unlocks, same as the part 2, which are absolutely unnecessary. Part 2, at least, the fact that I got to buy the special edition was great because I really like that steel case for it and the art book that came with it. I like that kind of stuff. But this game doesn't even have that except for the Firefly edition, which is completely sold out. So I'll forget that, right? So anyways, at the end of the day, what I want to tell you, the message I want to give you is no one should tell you what you need to buy. I'm just letting you guys know why I didn't buy it. I mean, think about when Last of Us was remastered for the PS4. It was $50. When full game prices were $60, the Last of Us remastered for the PS4 was $50. It came with the game, Last of Us, the actual game, the DLC called Left Behind, the Factions multiplayer, all remastered for the PS4, and it also came with a grounded mode already unlocked, already put into the thing. Now, this part 1 remake has like speedrun mode and whatnot, which is, in my opinion, kind of meaningless. I even speedrun Left Behind. I used to speedrun Left Behind. To me, it's a stupid thing, to be honest with you. Maybe considering the fact that you can play the game on different platforms now, and you can play with different hardware. For example, if your PlayStation has an SSD or a hard drive, it makes a difference as far as your loading times, as far as your actual final RTA time or real time attack time on your timer. Sure, it makes a difference. So for speedrunners or people that speedrun the game professionally, yeah, it makes sense. But it's just a small addition. There's no reason why it can't be patched to include that in the PS4 version or PS3 version. So in my opinion, it's not such a significant thing. But what I'm trying to say is that game, the full remastered version on the PS4 that came out about a year after the Last of Us came out, was $50, which was $10 cheaper than the normal full price games. And now what are we getting? The full price games are $70. We're not even getting that. We're getting no factions. We're just getting the main game, the Left Behind DLC, and all the extra eye candy and minor things that are added for $70. That's silly. That's ridiculous to me. That's absolutely unfair. And yeah, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to waste my hard-earned dollars to support such a product. It's not right. I mean, I can wait for Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok. That's a full brand spanking new game. And I don't even like hack and slash. But when I played the 2018 game, it was so magnificent that I was like, wow, this is such an amazing game. I loved it so much. As a Resident Evil fan, as a guy that is like primarily a Resident Evil diehard fan, and of course I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, as some of you guys would know. I love Dead by Daylight, and of course Evil Within I really love, stuff like that. And of course with that also comes Last of Us. Last of Us definitely has a lot of survival horror elements to it, which I really got to enjoy and love. So as a guy that mainly likes those kinds of games, I loved God of War back in 2018. So now I get to play the next game, the continuation of the story called Ragnarok. I'm going to pay the $70 because I know it's going to be a hell of a time. Well, I'm not going to pay $70 for a game that already exists just to get that improved graphics or the improved haptics controller feedback or whatever. The stuff that they've added is absolutely not what is going to make Last of Us Last of Us. What made Last of Us Last of Us is the story and the way it evolves and the relationship you develop with the characters of that story and how the story evolves and how it concludes. That's what made Last of Us Last of Us. Of course, the gameplay, the game being playable, is important, of course, but yeah, these guys are missing the point, and they're calling it a remake. That's wrong. It's not a remake. It's a fancy remaster, in my opinion. It's a fancy remastered version of the game. So, anyways, again, I would like to conclude this video by saying that what you do with your money is your business. It's none of my business, none of anybody's business. What you do with your money. If you think the $70 price tag is fair and you want to buy it, up to you. Nobody should dictate how you spend your money. If you've earned every single penny of those $70 and you want to spend that, or whatever, if you have the $70, you can afford it, and you want to spend it on this game, it's up to you. I'm just sharing my thoughts on it because, again, I've always been very proud of the content that I create on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm more of a Twitch streamer, but if I put up a video on YouTube, I want it to be an ethical content that is not sponsored by anybody, influenced by anybody. It's my honest opinion. And at the end of the day, what makes sense to me might not make sense to you. What's financially agreeable and fair to me, or in my eyes, might not be the same for you. So you can make your own decision on it. It's just I'm thinking next year Resident Evil 4 Remake will be released on the PS5 and PC. And you know what? If that is $70, if I can spend $70 on getting that game, or $70 on getting God of War Ragnarok, or even the bundle, my bundle, PS5 bundle came with Horizon Forbidden West, which is absolutely worth the $70 in my opinion, but it came as a bundle, so it was only $50 more. So instead of $500 for the disc edition, it was $550. I think it's totally worth spending the $70 on God of War Ragnarok or Resident Evil 4 Remake. But it is not worthwhile for me to play Last of Us Part 1 for $70. I'll just wait until it goes on sale. I'll buy it on sale. As you guys know, that's a possibility. And you can never get scammed by Naughty Dog or Sony if you buy their product at a discounted price and at a later date after the release, when you know exactly what the game is, because we don't really know exactly what the game is going to have. Naughty Dog is known for lying to their fans. Naughty Dog has lied very, very heavily, especially for Last of Us Part 2. These guys have lied. They made a whole video covering Joel in the middle of the story, giving that impression that, yeah, Joel is not dead, he's alive. So, you see, they made a whole BS cutscene just to lie to their fans. That's Naughty Dog for you. You're going to trust Naughty Dog now with their footage that's very minimalistic. They've covered the very bare minimum of what a fan would want about Part 1. I don't think so. I think these guys are lying even more, and they're really pushing and trying to make a sale, which is completely bogus to me. At least with Part 2, we saw multiple really significant amounts of cutscenes, trailers, teasers. We saw more content. We saw more reveal to the game, about the game. So at least there was that. But with this game, no, I was so disappointed. If I had known that this was going to be Last of Us Part 1, I would have never even bothered buying a PS5 until closer to the release date of Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 Remake, because God of War Ragnarok, which I'm dying to play, I could have always played it on my PS4. I didn't need a PS5 to play it. Okay, well, that's enough, I guess, covering this story, covering this game, or talking about this game. If you guys would like to leave your comments, I really welcome them. If you guys want to talk to me in person, talk to me in person. I'm losing my mind here. Talk to me directly, privately. You can message me. I got Twitch. I got Twitter. I got Discord. You guys can comment, talk to me, or message me, or whatever you guys want. Come check me out on Twitch if you'd like to hang out with me. If you want to hang out with me live, more than welcome to. And yeah, this is my opinion. I'm not paid by anybody. My honest opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later. Take care. Have a good one. and I wish you all the best.